good news, man? Theo, brother, welcome to another exciting episode. I'm just saying with the Rock Women Nation. Y'all see what we got going on. Y'all know why we came here. Y'all know we here. Yeah. That's the power company. Recharge. You see the cover. Yeah. We here for a good time, not to be confused for a long time. Bryan Hill writing this too. Blade Red Band. Ultimate Black Panther. Yeah, my dog been busy. Yeah. And we finna jump all up into this thing. We open up in the ATL, which has been getting a lot of comic book love lately. Yeah, it has been. Mario Aya Daily, Storm is headquartered in the ATL. But here, we got a crime scene going on in the ATL. And as bad as it looks, it's worse because it involves a young man, a kid by the name of Aaron. He been deleted. Yeah. Over to New York, where we get a bad guy I'm not familiar with. I don't know who this is. Doing his bad guy thing in what appears to be a church. In comes Batman through the skylight. And he ain't there to play no games. He ain't. We find out the bad guy's name is Geppetto. And like I said, Batman ain't there to play no game. From there, we shift scenes to his Helix headquarters in Harlem. Not to be confused with Gotham. Yeah, this ain't Bruce. Where we find him. This is Jace. Chopping it up with Duke Thomas, a.k.a. Signal. Change his name. I don't like that. Can we call him Raptor? I ain't asking, I'm just asking. Anyway, Duke needs Jace's help in solving a case. The young man that was deleted earlier, Aaron, is a metahuman. That's Duke's friend. So he needs Jace's help in finding out what's going on. So we get that going on. And if you've been keeping up with Absolute Power, right, then you know what's been going on. And if you kept up with Jefferson Pierce, Black Lightning, 5-issue miniseries, you kind of got a good idea of what's going on with this right here. You know the Sons of Liberty been busy. Yeah, that's what that is. Anyways, Jace agrees to meet him at a private airfield outside of town, outside of Atlanta. That's a city. That ain't no town. Where Duke, along with Vixen and Josiah Powell, show up. Jace not happy. Tell Duke, hey, don't do this no more. Don't do this no more. And I can't lie. Jace kind of remind me of somebody. Yeah, he kind of remind me the way he been conducting himself. He kind of. I don't know if that's intentional. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying throughout this particular story, Jace is gonna remind us of somebody. Going back in, like I said, Jace ain't happy. Josiah welcomes him to the team. Jace don't care. Duke tried to apologize. Jace don't care. Later at the Power HQ in Atlanta, that's where they go to, the team gets brought up to speed on the rise of protest, violence since Amanda Waller's absolute power grab. Yeah, that's what that is. And like I said, the Sons of Liberty been trying to take advantage of what's been going on. So they waging their own little war against metahumans. Having recently dealt with them, Jefferson Pierce, Black Lightning, is assigned as oversight for the team. How you think Jace take that? Yep, took it just like somebody else would have took it. Even when he break down what everybody can do, what Duke can do, what Marie can do, why Josiah involved, what Jefferson can do, he remind me of somebody. I ain't saying, I'm just saying he remind me of somebody. That's all I'm saying. And he peace out dolo solo. Just like somebody else would have did. Yeah. Later on at the crime scene, Jace is doing his thing as a detective, which my hat is off to you, Bryan Hill, because you making me have flashbacks to Detective Comics back in the day. Yeah, it's a Batman type. Yeah, I know. The plot armor is the sexy thing. That's the latest, greatest sexy thing with Batman now. But once upon a time, we did refer to him as the world's greatest detective. We did. Compared him to Sherlock Holmes. We did all that. Clearly, Bryan Hill remembers that because he got Jace. Solving the case. I'm loving this. Anyway, after deducing how the killer took out the family and in what order, Jace also realizes just in time he's being observed for a bomb to go off. A bomb that was hidden in the home. From there, we shift scenes to a young lady who looks visibly troubled. Turns out she, or rather, because her name is Aki. Aki or Aki? Aki? I don't know. She's a friend of Aaron. And it don't pay to be friends of metahumans right now in the DC universe. It don't pay because she get abducted. Until Signal and Vixen pull up, a quick beat down later, and she's safe. Clearing the confusion, Aki feels guilty because she led Aaron to contact the online group that supposedly supports metahumans in their times of need. More convo reveals that she's also a journalist, and she's been able to find out that Agent Liberty. Some of y'all remember him from the Supergirl series and everything like that. But yeah, Agent Liberty. Fine, and it's not just, well, the best way I can put this is more than one person has been Agent Liberty. I'll say it just like that. Might be involved while she doubts the capabilities of those, I don't know how. Vixen assures her they have another teammate. Like, I can see you doubting Duke, but Vixen, she been a member of the Justice League. Anyway, Vixen, Marie let her know, hey, we got another teammate. He just like to work alone. A teammate that she ain't too fond of. That's crazy. For a couple of reasons, I'm thinking. One, his name is Batman. Two, he's a fairly new Batman. Vixen's single, ain't she? Yeah, I asked that question because y'all see the tension between her and Jason. Mr. Hill, we got something cooking. Am I projecting? I'm just asking. Anyway, Jace is talking to Duke. You see him, but he looking at Marie like, I'm talking to him, but I'm looking at you because I need you to know. I don't like how you come. Yeah, that's, like I said, the tension is palpable. Y'all like that word? This is an interesting interaction between the three as they compare notes and decide their next course of action. Marie is the veteran. Jace is the rookie. He is. You can't tell. Not based on this interaction. Duke comes across more as the rookie, while Jace act like he's a seasoned veteran, even though it's Vixen who's the seasoned veteran. Yeah, this is, I like your writing style, Mr. Hill. I do. Jace is starting to act, well, not starting. He been aggravating Vixen. That's what that is. Duke, however, remains calm. He was trained by Bruce, so he has a pretty good idea what Jason's next move is. So he suggests to Vixen, let's just sit back and watch this play out. Let's just do that. Let's let everybody figure out what their role is and everything like that. That's a wise dude. Kind of remind Duke with his wisdom. That was a Tim move. That was a Tim move. We finna find out together though, as we pull up on someone with gloved hands participating in a group chat about metahumans. Once he's gotten the information he needs, as well as knowing that Batman is there, buddy wasn't stupid. He gets ready, put all his stuff on and everything like that. He, Jace, Batman converse as Agent Liberty calls Aaron a mistake. Yeah, that's tough. As he boasts how he could have deleted Jace. Yeah. Agent Liberty thinks he wants to smoke, figuratively and literally. He really don't. Jace don't flinch. He don't. He neutralizes, definitely, I might add, neutralizes the agent's other weapons, talks a little ish, breaks Buddy's left arm, and then Roundhouse kicks him in his snot locker. Yeah, That's what Jace do. Did I say? No matter. Agent Liberty mad, don't matter. While Jace is trying to keep from getting mad. I think Jace got a little bit of a temper, which is becoming increasingly difficult because Buddy steadily running off at the mouth and everything like that. So we get a scream. Jace come out. He thanked Vixen, Marie, and Duke for not getting his way and everything like that. Buddy in traction. But Buddy is in traction. But Buddy is in traction. Josiah asked Jace, well, hey, welcome to the team. You know what Jay like, I'm not, no. One, if you're gonna call it the power company, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not. So you gonna have to figure something else out. You go. Company, it suggests I'm an employee. I don't work for you. And he peace out. Not before. Where was Jefferson at this whole damn time? When you said oversight, what you mean? You wasn't gonna be around? Story probably wouldn't last long. That said, what do I think about the story? Jace reminds me of, right? Probably you too. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm just saying he reminds me this comic, this issue 1, even though it says Power Company Recharge, was largely about Jace. We ain't really see the other characters do too much. We didn't. We didn't. I'm not complaining about that. I'm making an observation. That's what that was. I don't know who Geppetto is, but I got a name. Maybe we'll see him show up again. I don't know Geppetto. But I liked it. I did. Hopefully this wasn't a one-off. Hopefully we get some more Power Company. And Josiah. I don't know who was Josiah first. I don't even care. Why they look alike? I ain't asking. I'm just asking. That said, listen, I'm out. Leave your thoughts, your comments, and everything. If you like the issue, go check it out. Listen, I like it. It looked like it says the beginning. So we do know that if we were to go somewhere with this, we would get a healthy dose of the Sons of Liberty. They would be the overarching big bad and everything like that. I don't necessarily know if I want to see Agent Liberty be the big bad. There should probably be somebody else in the background, another big bad financing the Sons of Liberty. We do have a tie-in from the Black Lightning miniseries, the father son, that were, in on the shenanigans and everything like that. So we're going to see. Let me know what you think and everything like that. That said, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Y'all be forgetting. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you. That's how we keep costs down. And no, for real. That's how we keep costs down and everything like that. Tell your friends. We here. We coming back later on today. Yes. We got some stuff cooking in the oven. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. In the meantime, in between time, in memory of the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman, I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so, yeah.